What's up, friends? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys and you ladies, this literally does not work. Man, I tell you what, I'm actually really proud because this is probably the nicest that my outdoor space has gotten. I've got flowers that are, you know, looking really good right now that are blooming. I've trimmed the trees a bit to get a little bit more sunlight, but not too much. And I don't have the cushions on here in the couch because I don't like to leave them out. Birds might poop on them and stuff. So I only bring them out when I have company. And my old ass, it's okay to sit down on this. But, I'm actually kind of proud of these benches. It's funny because I built these 3 years ago, I think. These are out of Douglas fir 2x4s. Douglas fir 2x4s. Shit's solid. It's and put an outdoor stain on it. Couple $100. I done built all this, bought cushions to go on it, and they're holding up. They've been out all year round. All year round. Don't have to take them in. They fit just right here. It's actually really kind of cool because sit here and watch TV and feel comfortable. Got the fire. Then I got these outdoor patio heaters. So it's grown. It started out, as a concept in my mind, but from working on it, it's kind of come together and become like I envisioned it. And that's what planning does for you. You first must have in your mind an idea of something you can make a reality. And this was my vision of what I wanted to create. And then of course it expunged, it grew to the outdoor studio over there. So I had this plan in my mind, and then I worked hard to put it together. And this is what or where I think the Cowboys are with this team. I know last year was a disaster. We had everything that could go wrong that went wrong. But it may be that we look at that year that was just ass, and that becomes the realization of hitting rock bottom and affecting change. Because I really feel like right now we've got a plan. And I'm happy about the schedule. Let's be clear. The schedule, you couldn't, I don't know how you could ask for a schedule that would be much better. Yeah, I know we play Tampa Bay. I know we play Kansas City. Those are two Super Bowl teams. But from a standpoint of teams that you could be facing, because we had the season that we did, you have a favorable schedule. That's the first component. The second thing you need is you need motivation. And I think we've got some of that right now. I think if you're the Dallas Cowboys players right now, we've got our coaches that are coming up to plan. They have a vision of what they want to accomplish, at least on the defense. We're seeing that Dan Quinn has an image in his mind of what he wants to accomplish. And he's getting those pieces. He's getting those plants. He's going to start watering those plants, putting fertilizer, getting the sunlight to it, okay? And trying to get that vision to become a reality. But I think the Cowboys got that extra motivation because here it is. We're May. We're 119 days, 22 hours roughly away from kickoff. We have 119 days to focus in on the Super Bowl champions. Tom Brady is already talking smack. It's kind of crazy because Tom Brady is, the GOAT. He's saying that they shouldn't be America's team. And I find that funny for a guy who's got 7 Super Bowl wins. A guy who's known as the GOAT. A guy who's literally, they might as well just start making this bust right now for Canton. Why do you feel the need to try and go after the Cowboys? To talk smack? To push them? To motivate them? I don't understand that one. But you should be, if you're a Dallas Cowboy player, understand, here's the deal. The Cowboys, week 1, opponents. They haven't been the New York Giants. We haven't beaten anybody since the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2009 season openers. We're not good. The one thing that's crazy statistic with Jason Garrett, though, is when we've won the first game, we don't make the playoffs. If we lose the first game, we've made the playoffs. This is where you feel like with Jason Garrett, like we were in the Star Trek Mirror Mirror episode where we were in an alternate universe where things were just backwards. That you think you win the first game, your odds of making the playoffs are better. Not with the Cowboys, not under Jason Garrett. You think that, oh, we got a 21-point lead in the second half, we're going to win. Not with Jason Garrett. We were in the alternate universe. Spock had the mustache and goatee, and he was evil. But be that as it may. But if you're the Dallas Cowboys, you look and say, Tampa Bay wasn't a playoff team the year before. Tampa Bay turned their season around and became a Super Bowl contender. How? Well, they got a quarterback. Cowboys can get their quarterback back. They brought in some new players that made their defense even better. Cowboys brought in some new players. Defense got to get better. But now, you know that the first game of the season, we're playing against the defending Super Bowl champions in their house. This is an opportunity for us to make a statement, to put everybody else on notice that we're not just a bunch of patsies. And you've got Dak Prescott coming back from an injury. You got nothing to lose in that game, because they're going to point and say, you got no chance in hell. That's what they're going to say. Nobody's going to expect you to win. It's Tom Brady, the GOAT. He's already talking trash about you. But if you are a Dallas Cowboy player, man, you should actually be excited tonight about that, because that's going to be the measuring stick for the season. If you go through and you kick Tampa Bay, kick their teeth in, you will put everybody else on notice that you ain't easy out. And every one of those Dallas Cowboy players, you need to be about it. I don't want to hear no excuses that it's too hard, it's too complex on the defense. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. If it's too complex, then go over on that other field. I don't need you to hear that. If you can't learn what we got, go on that other field. Boy, bye. We have had too much of the players being coddled. It's time to go old school with this shit. And you guys, all you Cowboy players, the ones that make that roster, you got to understand, Tom Brady just insulted you. He said you don't deserve to be America's team. In other words, read between the lines. He said you're a bunch of punk-ass biatches. Yeah. Time for you guys to man up. 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. Damn. I got to get up in 4 hours. Well, it's all good. I'm Mark Holmes. I will see you in the morning. Be safe. God willing, I'll be here.